Hi guys!
Hello!
Hi guys!
Welcome.
Here we are.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Today we decided we wanted to film an advice kind of video because we haven't done many of these and it was requested on my Instagram, so I thought why not? And
Here we are.
Alright. So today we're going to be giving you some tips on how to be confident. It's been a long time coming. How about you?
Well, you see, it's still coming.
We're still just children, so
Yeah.
we're not professionals. This is just our take on life.
Honestly, I don't know how much advice I can give, but
But I've come up with, he's eating my sock. I've come up with 4 points that I think can help you become more confident. Maybe like sophomore year of high school was when I started to get a little bit insecure about who I was. I feel like that's the age where everyone is just like not sure.
yeah.
I went through a bit of an identity crisis, you could say.
Okay.
But then the past couple of years, I've just been like learning some new things about myself and trying out new things that have really helped me like come more to myself. So I wanted to share them with you guys.
Really hard in high school. I think confidence is such a huge thing that everybody is talking about. I feel like it's a thing that a lot of people struggle with. It's definitely a process. You don't just wake up one morning and like, wow,
I love
myself.
I love everything about myself.
Yeah.
No, it's a long process.
Growing up with having so many sisters, it has helped me to like be confident myself. For me, it's been finding who I am personally aside from who my sisters are. Because obviously as a younger sister, you just do whatever your older sisters are doing, you know?
Along with having a lot of sisters, sometimes we get compared to each other. Actually, we do a lot.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like kind of hard as a younger sister to know exactly who you are and what you like, and not just listening to outside voices and what other people think about you. Especially being on YouTube, I feel like we have heard a lot of opinions. So it's hard to filter through and know what's real and what's not, what you should listen to and what you shouldn't. Anywho, shall we begin?
Sure.
So number 1, I wrote, draw your feelings of love and acceptance from God and yourself. We put ourselves in danger when we rely on outside sources to make us feel loved and accepted. Making sure that I was placing my value in how God sees me instead of how other people see me, whether that's maybe friends or people at school or people who comment on our YouTube videos, like just making sure I'm not drawing my self-worth from their opinions, just like making sure I'm keeping close to God and I'm always developing my relationship with Him has helped me to see myself through His eyes and see other people through His eyes too.
His opinion is the only one that matters. Everybody has such huge potential. It's really hard for us to see that and to see who we can actually become and how much love that God has for each and every one of us.
When you're trying to please other people, you just can't win, but living to please God brings me so much fulfillment and happiness. Just knowing that He loves me and He sees me for what I'm worth even when other people don't or even when I don't is so meaningful to me.
Growing up like online and growing up being on YouTube, it can go either way. It can either really make you like super insecure or I feel like it can
Give you a pet head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't know, just being careful about what you absorb, maybe.
Yeah. I've never read comments. And I did get one really funny one that I did read. They said, "Why is Abby so white?" It was in the middle of winter. Lindsay had just come home. Stuff like that. You just laugh, you know?
Yeah, but then there are some that like I think are out to like ruin your will to live. Most of the comments are really, really nice. Most of the comments we get are awesome.
Yeah, sorry if you read something nice, you probably won't see it, but it's appreciated.
So that's the first one, and probably the most important one for both of us.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of our foundation, our rock, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the second point is look outside yourself and change your perspective from what do they think to how can I serve. I feel like a lot of insecurity comes from being overly self-aware or just like thinking about ourselves a little too much. Just thinking like, oh, I walked in late, like what is everyone gonna think of me? Or is everyone gonna be looking at this zit on my face or something like that? But if we're changing our perspective from that to like, maybe there's someone in my class who is having a bad day, like how can I make them feel better? Or something like that, just totally shifts the focus from you to someone else who needs your love and your service.
Well, heck, I needed that drive. If you focus too much on yourself, then that's when you start to overanalyze things, you start to overthink things, and I feel like that's really where problems stem. And it is super important to build a good relationship with yourself, but
Yes,
it's also
absolutely.
important to serve others, look out for people, do random acts of kindness whenever you can. And
I think there is a time and place to focus on yourself and to be self-aware and to take care of yourself. That I'm a firm believer in that. Trust me, like all about that self-care, self-love. There's also times where you can get stuck in like a mental rut and you're kind of like looking down on yourself and beating yourself up, and that is when it's important, I think, to like turn your focus outwards. The third point is it's sort of similar to what I just said.
Alright.
Spend time getting to know yourself and taking care of yourself. You know, take yourself out on a little date. Go see a movie. Go read a book. Go
That's what I do.
paint a picture.
Go find your favorite TV show, eat a whole bag of popcorn by yourself, and just have fun.
Actually do whatever it is that like you find really fun, and spend time to ask yourself, what do I like? What's my favorite color? What's my favorite food? You know? It's fun, and like you'll find that as you are more sure of yourself in just those little things that you feel more confident over time.
Find those things to what you like, and don't let others determine what you like. Like, let's say if Lindsay's favorite color is purple, maybe in 7th grade my favorite color was purple, but now I
probably
know
was.
what my favorite color is.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't have any opinions, if you don't know yourself, you're more easily swayed by outside influences.
Oh my
you know?
gosh. I kind of still am, but
Oh, no.
I am the worst decision maker. And I honestly think one thing that really boosted my self-confidence was when Lindsay went off to college and I didn't have anyone there to tell
pick out
me
your
what to
outfits.
wear.
That's so true.
I had to learn how to pick out my own outfits, and I didn't have Lindsay to tell me what to wear. And honestly, just being able to pick out something for myself and feel confident in what I'm wearing has honestly helped me so much. And that was like, what, last year?
That's true.
Yeah. Every single day I'd be like, Lindsay, I don't know what to wear.
What do I wear tomorrow? I used to be the person who was like, oh, I don't know, whatever you want. Where do you want to go to dinner? I'll go there. But now I'm like, I'm feeling Thai food, so just those.
I want that.
Yeah, me too.
Sounds good.
Some little chicken satay.
Alright.
But just things like that honestly boost your self-confidence, just like little bits at a time.
Okay. Make it quick, eh?
Okay, we had to change the ISO because the sun's going down really
Oh,
fast.
yeah.
Okay, the last point is number 4, and it's quite simple really. It's practice self-compassion. Basically, the idea is showing yourself kindness in situations where you normally wouldn't, and just like being mindful of how you're treating yourself when things go wrong. I would get really hard on myself when I was in the studio or in the recording booth and I couldn't get something right, or like I kept messing up a harmony or something like that. I'd be like, oh my gosh, Lindsay, like why can't you just get that? But I would never talk to my friend like that, or I would never talk to my sister like that, so why should I talk to myself like that? It's so not nice. And I'd be like, well, that was rude.
Girl,
Was that necessary? No. And then I would change my sentence from a negative to a positive and be like, you're doing great, like you can do this, or something like that, just to give yourself a little boost and not be your own worst critic. Because you have enough people out there who are going to tell you that you suck. Why would you tell yourself that? Yeah! I've been doing the Loving Kindness series in the Calm app. Not sponsored, but I do love a good calm meditation. Basically, it was like talking about how you just need to show yourself forgiveness when you fail or when something doesn't go right. Just to be aware and be nice to yourself.
when you're working on your talents and things that you're really passionate about, it's so easy to be critical of yourself and be critical of your abilities. But everybody's learning. Everyone has just a long way to go. And that's what I've had to tell myself, is that I don't know everything. I'm not gonna become like this professional musician overnight. It's okay for me to be a beginner, and it's okay for me to
enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Something that I found really helpful is doing like daily affirmations. So sometimes in my meditations they'll be included, but also just like making sure you're telling yourself, I am a talented musician, or I am a kind sister or friend, or I am loyal, or something that just makes you feel like you have worth.
And show that to others as well, because you never know what people are going through, and just even one kind word or saying hi to someone in the hallway or smiling maybe at someone you don't know can seriously brighten someone's day.
Everyone is insecure. Everyone feels the way you do. Like, none of us have it figured out. All of us have things that we don't really like about ourselves that we're working on, so why not just like help lift each other up and be kind to each other and, you know, show each other compassion too, not just ourselves.
Good point, Abby. Thanks.
Atta girl. The sun is really down now.
It is, so sorry for the darkness that has penetrated this video.
So sorry that there's a lack of
I
light.
hope you can find the light.
A shortage of UV rays. If you want to learn more, go find a book. Go
Listen to a podcast.
Go download the Calm app.
Yes. That is honestly
Tamara
helped me
Levitt
so much.
has helped me so much. Love that gal.
Yes.
She's
Thank
the
you.
realest homie.
Tamara.
Thank you, Tamara. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let us know. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Just some more like sisterly advice videos from us to you. We're still younglings, we're still learning, but maybe there's something that we can offer on. I don't know.
If you guys have any tips and tricks,
leave them in the comments.
Let us know.
And we'll
Maybe
actually
we
read
will.
them. We'll read them this time. We love you guys so much. And get excited for next week's video. It's a new cover. Okay, we love you guys. The sun is down.
Alright.
Alright. Good night, everybody.